Yeah, folks, welcome back to the world of Skyshard. I am making a game and I like to talk about it and I like to share some behind the scenes stuff with you guys. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. I've got a lot of previews of upcoming art. I don't have a patch to talk about because we've been building up steam for a really big patch in the near future. I think probably in the next I don't know, maybe next 3 or 4 days, maybe the next week, just depends on how it all goes. But big patch incoming. But in the meantime, I wanted to show you some art that'll be in that patch, presumably, and some other art that might not be ready quite yet. And just give you a little bit of a teaser of what we've been cooking up. So let's go ahead and do that. Number one is this beautiful piece of art, this beautiful lady. This is Oris, and she's gonna be a new hero because yeah, we're adding heroes in the next patch. I think we're gonna have 3 heroes to start. You'll see what that looks like. You know, the implementation on heroes, I'm not gonna say is final, but I think we've got something that's in a good spot. I think it's gonna be a little bit of extra guidance for new players and regular players too. It's gonna give you a little bit of momentum as you start a run, but it's not gonna be deterministic or cause a lot of balancing issues across heroes. I think it should be a fun little system. But this is a Novus character. You guys will know the Novus faction from our game if you play a lot. They're kind of our elf faction with some like high-tech buildings and stuff. You know, we got the Assemblator and the Materia Contrarium. In my mind, they're kind of the science magic. They're kind of doing scientific magic stuff with crystals and space and, you know, anything else that's like high science. So she's kind of got scientist vibes, but man, what a character this is. Oh man, our artist Nyx, she knocked this out of the park. Frankly, she does a lot of like sexy lady art. Not like overly provocative, but just like, you know, really feminine, really sexy characters. So this was really in her wheelhouse, and boy did she nail it. This character is so sick looking, really cool. So yeah, we've got, you guys have seen Zap Zap already, I'm sure. He's in the tutorial and stuff. He's a frog wizard. This is a scientist wizard from the Novus faction, and this is a sketch, and she's gonna be awesome. Oh, there's like more stuff over here as this gets built out. Oh, there's how you spell Oris, by the way, which that's actually just Latin for ear, I believe, which is how I came up with the name, because she's an elf. Our Novus faction, we're just kind of using Latin names for everything, right? It's a cheap, easy way to make things sound really fancy without a lot of work, and has some hidden meanings in it. Well, Oris is elf and it sounded very elven, so there you go. I mean, ear, and it sounded very elven, so there you go, guys. But man, that is just like stunningly awesome and beautiful. I cannot wait to see that colored and finished, and it's gonna be awesome. So next up, let me show you. Here's a new mine. This is kind of small. Sorry, I'll zoom in. It's gonna be blurry when I do, but that's all I got. This is the homing mine. Homing, what do we call it right now? Homing landmine? Yeah, the homing landmine is what we call it right now. Currently it's in the basic faction, but I was like, Ben, I don't think this makes sense. Why would as I've said in many videos before, the basic faction of units, like, I want them to feel like authentically kind of medieval, and like, you know, they aren't quite as magical or crazy, you know, like it could just be something you'd see in a regular medieval town. I mean, we're stretching it, you know, both from a timeline and, you know, there's some fanciful stuff, of course, but a little more grounded anyway. And I was like, this thing flies across the map and, like, you know, flies off an island and blows up. That's not something you'd see, you know. So I was like, what if we just make this a magic unit? Because magic already cares a lot about explosions. Like, a lot of the magic stuff has explosive damage elements, you know, with Velmir. And if we look at the magic side of things, you know, Spellbound Rocket has explosive. So I was like, look, let's make it explosive, or make it magic, because it fits from a flavor standpoint. And then also, you know, we can just say, hey, it's flying across the map because it's magic, you know, so it's both flavor and where did that go, by the way? I just lost that. Where did it go? Did I close it? Oh, I did close it. You know, so we instead made it a mine that's kind of a magic rune mine, right? So purple is kind of our color for magic units. It's magenta purple or whatever. So now it's a mine that flies across, and like the ward, the rune, whatever, blows up because it's an explosive magic landmine. And I thought too, I said, Ben, like, what if we just like, because if you look at the mines we have in the game right now, right? We have Sonic Mine, which is basic, which, I mean, maybe we'll rework this again, but actually this one could just kind of be explosive or whatever. And then we have EMP Mine. I don't know where that is, but we can probably try to search it. Search Mine. Yeah, here we go. EMP Mine's Tinker, right? So it'd be nice to have like one basic, one Tinker, one magic, and do a mine for basically every faction eventually, right? That'd be kind of a cool little mine thing you could do, where you get all of these different mines. So I thought it would just be nice to have kind of a balance too, you know. Also just visually kind of makes them all stand out a little more, if one's Tinker, one's magic, etc. So I think a variety of reasons to make that change. Ben liked it, so that's what we did. We got art now for the Magic Missile Mine, I believe it's going to be called. Also in the Magic world, we've got a new version of the Pillar. Many of you will know and love the Pillar from Ben's artwork in game. This looks basically exactly the same. Here's Ben's hand-drawn pillar. I think it's at the bottom down here. Here's Ben's pillar versus the new pillar, right? It's the same vibes. Ben's was red originally because this used to be an ancient unit, but then he made it a magic unit, so now it's purpley for magic. But, you know, literally just very inspired by Ben's art. Sometimes we don't have to change much. We got two versions here, one with this kind of gold trim, one without. I don't know which we're gonna go with. I think it was just an extra flourish as an option, and I literally said, Ben, just pick whichever one you like, because I couldn't care less. They both look great to me, so I think it's totally fine either way. But there's the new pillar, which is looking really good. This is a pretty crazy one. This is obviously a very, very loose initial sketch here for the what we currently just call the cannon, I think. Yeah, the cannon. But again, this was one where I wanted to pull this into a little bit more grounded space as a basic unit. So this is like a big metal tank looking thing, which, you know, again, probably wouldn't exist in the medieval era. So instead we made it kind of a keep, and we're going to call it the cannon keep. That is, you know, the same basic shape, because it's a 3x3 unit. So we wanted to have the same kind of square shape, right? And same vibe and stuff. But now it's basically just like a fortified keep or castle or whatever that has one big cannon on the top, much like that has a big cannon on the top. So that's just gonna, again, make it look a little more medieval in essence, which I think will be very, very nice. Oh, by the way, these little small cannons, I was like, you know, we don't really technically need these small cannons because it only fires one, you know, shot at a time. You know, it's not like a fast attacking thing. There's only one projectile ever getting fired. And the artist was like, yeah, it kind of looks bad without him though. And I was like, fine with me, that works. That's the only excuse we need. The rule of cool always wins out. If it looked too naked or empty without them, I was like, we can explain it in the lore. We'll just say those are for close range. Only if somebody walks up on the cannon, and, you know, when you're battling between two islands, you're firing shots that have to be long range. So those are just defensive cannons for close range. Easy explanation, easy fix. You just go with what looks cool. Sometimes that's the best thing you can do. Another quick one here. We got a new supercharger. You guys will know that little battery in game. This was the initial one we got back, and I was like, no, it needs a loose wire because Tinker units all backfire. So we got some loose wire version instead here to indicate that it might blow up as the supercharger does after it triggers. Where is that supercharger in game? I'm gonna scroll for 20 minutes and not find it, and then have to type it anyway. But I'm so stubborn that I'm gonna keep scrolling. Where is the supercharger? Why don't my eyeballs see it? There it is. Supercharger, right? Ben kind of had some loose wires on his too, so conveying that same sort of idea. But only one makes it seem like it's still working, but maybe something's gonna go wrong instead of all three being loose wires, right? Actually, kind of better. Here is a new buffer bot. You can see down here it's getting damaged over time, right? And getting weaker and weaker. We know the buffer bot. Again, I'm gonna scroll here. It is the buffer bot, right? Just kind of a, well, we got lore about this being like a glass thing, a fancy type of glass that Tinkers have invented, you know. But anyway, that's a more detailed and advanced version of the buffer bot doing the same thing, right? So that's pretty cool. And then one last piece of art is a big rework. I think I talked about this before, but this is Proliferator currently, right? And this is going to be the Proliferator soon. Again, a very initial sketch here just to get the idea. But it's going to be called the Elder Dandelion. And basically, I just didn't want all the nature stuff to just be giant trees, you know, just varying sizes of trees, particularly high tier nature units. I wanted it to feel a little more magical. I think like Forest Spirit's really good at that, you know, feels magical and special and interesting for a game about wizards and magic and stuff. So this is a tree that has taken the shape of a lion, and its mane is going to be like dandelion seedlings. that then spread and grow trees, right? I'll actually just show you the art brief that I wrote for this to convey the idea, right? Just to bring a little extra spice and life to the so you know, his body's going to be wood, as you can probably see from this like wood grain on the hip, and then the mane is going to be dandelions. Now if you guys don't know what a dandelion is, I don't know if this is a purely American thing or not, but we have these everywhere, these dandelions. This is to me like the most iconically like spreading its seed kind of plant, you know, like you blow on it and the seeds go. That's a lot like what you're doing with proliferator growing trees, right? So I wrote you know, a little bit of a lore snippet here for this one. In the deep untouched forests of the old world, plants were able to mature for millennia, taking on forms unseen by civilization. Humble dandelion flowers would grow and flourish until they took the shape of a gnarled old lion, its mane a flowing bouquet of seedlings that would give life to a new generation of forests. So the idea being that, like, you know, we see dandelions at this size because they never get the chance to just keep growing and maturing, and you know, eventually they take the shape of a lion, and somehow, you know, through the ages, that's why they're called dandelions. But you know, we never put it together in civilized world. But in the world of Skyshard, when magic is unleashed, we get to see some cool elder lion. And this is, by the way, the mock-up I made. I just kind of included this as an example of the pose, and then hand made this to show like a lion with, you know, the dandelion seedlings growing off of it. And then we have, you know, the art version that's way cooler already. I don't know where it went. I might have closed it. Where did it go? There it is. There's the dandelion lion, right? So just conveying the same idea, right? The elder dandelion is I don't know, I think it's kind of cool. I literally just thought of the pun dandelion. Let's make it look like a lion, right? I know it doesn't work in other languages, but it's still just independently cool anyway, right? So proliferator is now going to be the elder dandelion. Let me know what you think, if that's a cool change or if I made it stupid. But yeah, that's some upcoming art, man. We've got another hero brief in the works, which we don't have art for yet. Probably won't be in the game this week. That Auris hero might be. I don't know how quick the art's gonna get turned around, but maybe it'll be in there for the next patch. Maybe we'll just have like a silhouette in there as a placeholder. But yeah, stuff's on the way. Stuff's coming, man. Big patch on the way. So anyway, let's go ahead and as always, also play a game of Skyshard. All right, here we go. A new run. I will say I'm very close to breaking 1,000 again. So let's get a purple name if we go well here in this run. I think we start with a 4 shop. I like the 4 shop a bit better. Laser pointer, honestly, it's kind of tough sometimes early. Ooh, didn't hit another weapon, but I guess I'll try to get a Geronimo's is okay. It's got enough health that it's, you know, it's kind of a bad defensive unit. I think we're gonna lose this, right? We got to attack too many guys here. This is, well, I don't know, actually. It's gonna be close, maybe. Oh, I just needed one more hit. It died in one more hit, I think, right? Oh, it did, yeah. We were so close. Literally died in one more hit. Let's go for a big shop, try to find a second weapon we like. Simulator can do that. We could also, though, go for the toy store and try to start farm up like a power plant build. I don't know. I've done, you know, both of these in videos before. I could try to do something really weird and crazy, but same time, like I said, I want to get to 1,000. Power plant? No. Another tinker unit's kind of interesting. Beekeepers seem very powerful right now. I will say, like, beekeeper with Tesla coil can be nuts. I don't really need saloon right now. I might just take this mana jar to just kind of reroll for next turn. It means we're going to be super weak this turn, but I'm generating like value basically for later. The toy stores can do enough to like help push through these so that the pointer's not wasting so much damage on them. I don't know if it's gonna be enough. It looks like it is. Yeah, it's definitely enough. Nice, good stuff. Okay, good to get a little win there, because I don't think, oh my god, dude, I'm just getting bathhouses. I think our fatigue support stuff needs some real help right now. I just don't think it's good enough at all. Really wanted power plant there. That kind of sucked. Magic shop 4. Get a weapon? No. Oh my god. Guys, things are falling apart here. I guess I take a prismatic mirror. Novus 4? No, I don't think that's helpful. Oh, guys, I don't like anything that's happening right now. Nature shop 3. Maybe we get a power plant here? No. I'm gonna take this rusty sentry. I think it's under purchased. If it helps you win a trophy, that's worth so much, guys. Like, even one trophy is worth so much. If you don't win a trophy, you feel like an idiot. But man, If this gets me a trophy right now, because it's a really strong weapon, like it's 133 DPS on its own, that's insane. It's totally worth it, especially when I've already like generated a lot of value out of this build. I need to find not an EMP mine. Dynamo's garbage. Okay, big tinker here. Oh, another toy store. Okay. I can sell these stupid bathhouses for sure, and this EMP mine. I don't need it. Simple shop I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm still really looking for... Okay, we're gonna sell again. All this stuff's junk. Really looking for... Oh, another production? Oh, maybe. Another Geronimo's? Is that... Like, it's so greedy. Oh, I've got 19 health, though. I don't know. I think I can do... Oh, we didn't get it. Mana Machina's solid, too, though. Or we could just sell it. Or we could just sell it. No, let's sell the crystal, actually. Yeah. Here we go. Big shop 4. Chameleontis is a good second weapon. I'm cool with that. Yeah. We lost some value cycling through all that stuff, but we did. We're really setting up nicely now for a tinker build. Like, we have really good stuff, and these toys in particular are really good against that bamboo, but really bad against that force field, unfortunately. It's kind of a good pairing from the opponent to, like, you know, deny us a little bit. Here we go. This is power plant always. It's not power plant always. It's mecha egg. Can I win? Oh god, I doubt it. I don't know. Maybe. Probably not. Power plant one time? No. Mechanic though. Kind of the same difference. Power plant one time? It is a power plant, but I actually... Well, yeah, it's maybe not that bad right now. Mechanic, Mechanic will get hit. Which will, you know, will activate laser pointers. This might be okay. Actually might not be too bad. I don't know. I think there's a chance we hold here. Ooh, I don't like that because I can hit my Mechanic pretty fast. It's going to hit Geronimo's first, but then Mechanic and Power Plant are next. Yep, there went the Mechanic. I think that's game over, right? We just don't have anything left. Man, I feel like they have so much big stuff right now. What is going on, dude? They're strong. I lost my Mecha Egg. I guess I wasted some... Okay, cost 4. I need actually Electro Catalyst next. Nice, it's coming together, team. Let's get some trees for defense. We need more of that. This is a power plant always. Oh my god, it actually was a power plant. Wow, I'm a genius. Oh my god. Okay. So the power plant now speeds up the Mechanic enough that the Electro Catalyst can hit it. We have a ton of toys to proc the Electro Catalyst super fast, which the Mechanic can also currently proc toys, but at some point it's going to get to where it's just laser pointer, which is good. A 2.5 speed on just laser pointer helps, although right now I don't really seem to have enough defense that it's mattering much. Kind of close here, but with 2 weapons and more stuff, I think we're cooked. Yeah. Oh, it's so close though. Oh, okay, thankfully we're at 6 health, so I have at least 2 more fights always. Okay, second one. I kind of like toy production more ultimately, but man, this is intriguing. I don't even know, guys. That's really intriguing. I guess this should just always be, you know, like these should always be. I don't want to have these touching stuff though because of you know, explosive like spellbound rockets. I don't want them touching for sure, but otherwise I think they can be. Need some like defense units, man. None of these are defense units, guys. Okay, I mean, it's potentially a lot of laser pointer procs already, which is good. You know, yeah, this is actually good. You can tell the damage output here is notably higher already. But I need toy production, and I need, you know, I bet laser pointer owned. Yeah, strongest card. Okay, strongest unit. Yeah. Bathhouse is garbage. Let's sell that. We can also sell this emerald. I kind of want to sell the Mana Machina in a way, but I think it's still paying off enough that it's okay. I don't really need extra damage. What I need here are I need toy stores or really toy production, which I don't think is available. A second laser pointer actually I need. Okay, that's fine. Maybe a big defense here is okay, but I like just efficient shops too. these guys is not good, but it's fine. Big shop here. Another mechanic is cool news. Okay. That can go here. Here. This can go here. This can go here. Although it is going to get blown up if I get hit by a spellbound rocket, but that's okay. Transmute, I could sell this. Yeah, I can sell some stuff. We don't need this. We don't need this. And we don't really need trees, to be honest. Yeah. Ooh, Tinker 5. Another Electro Catalyst. Is that insane? Without toy production, I just don't get a lot of follow-ups is the issue, right? And this is something I definitely want to buy earlier rather than later. It's honestly already a little late for it. Because we're on round 8. I'm just not gonna have that many times to make turrets. Plus, if I die, you know, we're running out of time too. So don't have a lot of windows here, but looks like we're farming up here a little bit. Yeah, we already got a toy production roll, so that's great. Mechanics can hit this, right, to create a nice little loop. Oh, these mechanics also just got so crazy fast, so fast. They were 0.67 and I'm barely supporting them, I feel like. Holy moly. Also go here, by the way, for even extra procs on the power plant, creating some little loops almost there. Kind of fun. Big shop, toy production. We'll take an inverter here for an instant health boost on defense. Same thing here with a stone wall, perhaps. Yeah, okay. I'm starting to believe, guys, this little core we have is really getting strong with a double electro catalyst. We're gonna start shredding some boards, I think, pretty fast with double pointer. Although, good God, everything's just going into bamboo right now, dude. Once these mechanics get up to speed, right, that's when things really snowball for us. Although, man, the opponent is putting up a heck of a fight right now, man. Heck of a fight. Laser pointer did double the next highest card, though. I keep saying card today. What's wrong with my brain? Because I've recorded like 1 million card reviews this week, actually. That's the issue. So many card reviews in other games. Magic? Nah, let's just buy cheap and look for more Tinker support, right? I don't really want that there. Power plant? Oh my God, another one? I don't even know. At some point, like, these get real diminishing returns. It's probably still the best thing to do, but where the heck do I even want it to go? You know, like, I guess maybe here so that it's touching mechanic and that toy store. Could also go here so it's got 2-3 turrets, you know? This could also bridge these two, I guess. Some ways these weapons are a little too far forward, but that's just where they want to be, you know? Another power plant? Is this a joke? I'm like literally running out of use cases for these, man. Only next to a couple guys. I guess you want it there instead for the sake of hiding it more. Ritualist, I guess. Yeah, we got some real filler town down here that I just don't need. I'm kind of worried about spellbound rockets doing mean things to me. But for now, it's okay. Dude, these bamboo are killing us. They're just so bad for our pointers. As soon as we get past the bamboo, we start shredding, right? And as soon as these start getting fast enough, but this is close. I mean, they're down to very few weapons, but how big is this guy? Oh, not that big. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, this is getting crazy fast. The power plants just speed up the mechanics so much that we're okay. Yeah. All right. This is, you know, we're not there yet, but we're getting there. I feel like these are in weird spots where I'm not like double dipping enough, you know? Like there has to be a better orientation, right? I don't know. It's fine. I'm going to sell some stuff. We just don't need most of any of this. Every time I see a sell, I should probably take it. I'm looking here for, yeah, proliferator's pretty annoying usually. Yeah. Big shop. We'll take some trees. That's good value. You get 2 units for the price of 1. Altering stone has no way to get buffed other than blacksmith. If I make it a town unit, I need a refractor over there. That would be insane. Doing some real lazy positioning around here, by the way. I'm not, you know, we could try to maximize every point, but we're not going to try too hard on that. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is just always better, right? Maybe up here. No, I think maybe by the mechanics still better. Dude, I need to find a refractor. I need to keep an eye out for Nova's 3 and 4 shops specifically. Well, I don't know though. Will I ever be able to make it a town? Structures at 14 town or 19 towns at 14. Did I just freeze the game? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think having space open might have caused it to have a meltdown there. I think we're gonna get a new opponent. I don't know if we're gonna get a whole new shop phase or not. Let's see. Not a new shop phase, yeah, just a new opponent. Okay, well, let's not hit space. But anyway, refractor is definitely the way to go. I hope that's not a way to like force a bug. I actually want to try it again to see what happens. It might have just been a fluke, you know, as it was like loading assets or something. Yeah, I think it was a fluke. Seems like it's totally fine now. Maybe something with that specific board the opponent had too. Oh! That was unrelated to anything. Uh-oh, we might have found a legit blocking bug here. I gotta call Ben. I won't hit space this time. It might also depend on the opponent a little bit too, because I think we get a different opponent every time, which we might need to fix that too, by the way. I don't know, that seems exploitable, but hopefully we cover that with just not letting you crash intentionally. We think we do anyway. Yeah, this seems solid so far. Is it just, it's got to be mechanics and toy production doing something. I think I heard Ben talking about this before where they can do something on the same frame. Yeah, I heard Ben talking about this in Discord. I think our mechanics are going so fast that they're like trying to spawn toy guys at the same time or something. I might almost have to turn off this toy production so that we can get through a fight. It sucks because it actually makes us a lot weaker, to be honest. Because respawning those is like really powerful. Maybe we just try to get through one. Maybe we like pull the mechanics off the power line or something. Maybe we get rid of power line. I don't know, dude. I don't know. We'll fix this bug, of course, so don't have to worry about this in the future, but maybe we just kill an opponent fast enough that we don't run into it, right? Maybe that's what we'll do. Might actually be happening. Or vice versa. Holy crap. Yeah, they had a cool little crossbow add-in to the same build, by the way. That was really cool. Like, their crossbow was doing the same sort of thing. Their coil also got crazy strong, although their crossbow really didn't do much, I guess, to be fair. But their coil did work. What did their coil look like? I didn't even see. Oh, it had, oh, I see. Crossbow was just feeding with tether. Tether was getting activated by mechanics occasionally, right? And of course catalyst, and then the coil was just getting crazy big damage output. That's pretty sweet. That's a cool little line. I really just honestly do not know where these go anymore. I've got I'm sure there is a way to optimize this positioning that I am just not doing. But we're just not doing it. It's that simple. So if we go mechanic, by the way, I haven't actually been keeping an eye on this, but if we keep the mechanics as the only town units that have cooldowns anyway, that is, we can force them to get the power plant buffs first and foremost, which can be helpful. Skola actually seems kind of nice. It's got potential. I need to find a cell here. I don't want to get too many which just happened. I'm gonna keep, like I said, I'm gonna keep all those town units out for now, so that, until I get a refractor anyway. Once I get refractor, we can do some different fun stuff, but I don't even know if we need that because the pointers have such high damage. Refractor would be better with a Tesla coil. Uh-oh, yeah, this is clearly it does not like what we're doing here. The game is very unhappy with us for some reason. I might have to take the toy production out to finish the run. I don't know, we're getting too fast and we're bugging it out. Something's happening with the summoning of these. It's locking us up somehow. But this is what happens, right? Oh yeah, yeah. I will take out the toy production. It's gonna make us so much weaker. It's something with catalyst, and I don't know. I don't know what is actually causing it, but I think if we get rid of the toy production, I think it's gonna take care of the problem. Let's just do that and see what happens here. It does make us way weaker, so we might lose as a consequence of that, but it might still be fine. We might still get fast enough that it's okay. Yeah, we're still getting so fast. It's not a problem, I don't think. I think we're gonna be okay. We're basically down. Yeah, we're totally fine. Oh my god, dude, this is getting so much health off the blacksmith, dude. Yeah, we're fine, guys. This actually, by the way, we didn't get stronger because I removed the production. We got stronger because I removed all the other town units and we just scaled these way faster, right? Like I should have done it a long time ago, but I just was lazy and didn't think about it, even though I've done this 100 times. Necromancer Hutzer's good. Non-cooldown town unit gets us closer to that refractor that we were talking about. Because I still have 20 structures, but almost enough town now. Town Hall, same story. This could actually give us some crazy buffs as well on these mechanics, right? We could go here, get some crazy buffs on those. Tinker Dynamo, I mean, whatever, it doesn't matter. Bees are another town unit actually that feeds in. Okay. Also just really good with blacksmith anyway. All right. Yeah, we're gonna keep, oh, we can put a shrub in, I guess, for now. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna keep production out because it's breaking our build anyway. It seems like we're fine regardless. Did I put in a, oh no, I didn't have the production, so I didn't get a new toy. That's unfortunate. But it's kind of crazy that we had a totally broken build. We took out one of the most broken parts of our build and we're still just farming. Yeah, power plant still seems too good. We've nerfed this like 4 different ways and it still seems too good. Maybe it's really that Toy Store's cooldown manipulation is too good, like the toys, and maybe it's Electro Catalyst, I don't know, but something here is clearly very, very strong. I dealt like 10x the opponent's damage through that stage of the game. That seems like an issue, doesn't it? I really need to find that freaking refractor, dude. I want to have some fun. Let's take bees again. Why not, right? It's kind of cool. I guess refractor's a structure probably, right? It ain't this one though. We can take a tree. Refractor! No, we'll take brick by brick. That's fine. Just more health is good. We like health. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put a tree in, but it's all good. No one demands perfection here except you guys. I'm not worried about what you guys have to say. Okay, I think we're about to start farming. Yep, there we go. Once these get down to 0.1, it's just 100% game over, right? We start proccing everybody so fast. These also got crazy damage. What did all the damage come from? Did it come from the altering stone? No. Beekeepers got hit 280 times. Holy crap. Power plants went off like nuts. I guess it's just the power plants, isn't it? Buffing. Yeah, it's got to be the power plants, huh? Take a cheap town, even though we're not going to put it in. Oh my god, I can sell so much stuff. I just have like a mountain of stuff to sell. We'll take that every time. Refractor? No. Another inverter's okay though. It's fine. Oh, I also forgot we have Town Hall going off too. That's another crazy way to get buffs. Honestly, this refractor at this point is like overrated. I just 100% do not need that. At this point, it's useless. Can't play you. Synthetic Leecher, nah, I just, none of this is remotely necessary. Sure. Accelerate maybe gets us a little closer on that a little sooner, yeah. Firepower on one of our guys, okay. Yeah, we're just, you know, we're going nuts here. We're getting really, we're just, ooh, they might have some like, there are some like infinite loops with piranhas right now. I think I mentioned that earlier, maybe. I don't remember if I talked about that or not. But we might run into that, which might be hard to beat. But otherwise, I think we're going to be really strong against most builds. Once this kicks off, it's, as you can see, like pretty darn nuts. I think we got to do something about Catalyst, or I don't know. Something about this is probably still too strong. It's not hard. It's not easy to activate either, but it's not hard to activate. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that hard to get off. So I think a change could be made. Personally, we'll have to look at the data. Take some more trees here. Bada boom, bada bing. We have a whole nother toy store. Where did this come from? Are you kidding me? I had no idea. Where did this come from? Where did that come from? Did it? I don't know. I don't remember buying it. I don't know where I got it from. Geronimo's doesn't make those, right? That's rarity 2 or below. Didn't have a quest, did I? I don't even know. I forgot we had Scola too. We have these town centers, we have these Scolas, like we're just getting crazy buffs. Like everybody's buffing so much. Forget it, dude. Skull is gonna go off 100 times. The town, dude, like, forget it, dude. Like, what the heck, man? Power plants go off 300 times. Laser pointer off 134 times, which of course means, you know, like, we have Skola going off a ton, the blacksmith going off a ton. I guess actually Skola doesn't go off that much, does it? Because, well, no, these are town units. They count, right? Yeah, I guess it takes 25 times to proc. So yeah, it does take a while. Yeah, dude, I feel like this Chameleontis is so funny, by the way. Like, hey, 14,000, 12,000 damage, 1,000 damage. Yeah, crazy run though, man. Really nutty build. Like, this is probably one of the best builds in the game, I guess, right now. I feel like shot us over 1,000 as well. Nice, dude. Yeah, guys, that's your latest Sky Shard update. I think we got to change something here. I don't know what it is. I'll talk to Ben. Seems really strong. Oh, well, that bug, number one, we got to fix, right? That's problem number one, I guess. And then from there, we'll see what's next. But pretty fun stuff, man. If you can make this work, toy stores are kind of busted. Laser pointers are busted. Catalyst is busted. Value is busted. We got a lot of value too off Machina and Geronimo's, which can just add up with those transmute cells over time. But yeah, stay tuned, guys. Crazy big patch coming. Heroes, ranked rework of sorts, health system, and scoring rework, which it's not going to feel too different, I don't think. It might feel a little different. All in all, big changes coming in the next like week or so. So stay tuned. And thanks as always for watching. If you want to play this game, of course, I hope you know, you know, at this point, this is like my 9th or 10th video on this channel. So I know there might still be some newbies, but boy, this video is probably confusing if if so, because I'm not talking through things like newbies are watching. But you know, if you haven't played the game yet, you want to check it out. There's links down below. We always appreciate tons of wish lists and downloads to help us make the game better. So all that's appreciated. Thank you much, and I guess I will see you around.